Okay, I want to welcome you all to my next speed build. This one's gonna be a bit different as we don't have a habitat. I'm actually gonna be doing a food court and a stuff area for the pangolins. So as of now, the pangolin habitat is really far away from my first stuff area, and I have to walk I have to walk a long time. So I decided to build a new stuff area with some. I think I got in a keeper hut, a staff room, a workshop, and a research center, just so that I can expand from that. And next one's gonna be a llama habitat close to that area, so it can serve as more than just the pangolin habitats. But yes, now I'm building my food court because I really wanted to build something to fill that open space and not just put jungle everywhere. So yeah, I wanted to go little bit bigger than just a small stand. Unfortunately, I forgot to hit record on the first few parts of this build, but you didn't miss much. It's just the two shops I put in down there and a toilet as well, and just a basic frame. But now I'm going into the more detailed build. In the end, it didn't turn out perfect. I still have the path clipping through that one wall. I might just hide it with some more trees or something like that. And also here, I didn't really know what to do. The railings, so I mean it's okay. And it's not the most detailed build, but it kind of fits the whole topic of my zoo. I don't want it to look over the top or unrealistic. I just want it to look natural. And yeah, here I tried some roofers, some roofs. It didn't really work out in the beginning. I wanted to do a entire roof, but at the same time I wanted to use these overhangs I've been using all the time, but that was too big, as you see now. So I just decided to go for that small part up top, and the rest gonna be open. That's also why I put in the, what's it called, the umbrellas. So yeah, so not much more to say. Oh well, but as obviously because we don't have animals today, I can't give you animal facts, but I can tell you, if you're interested, about how the zoos are usually do it with the staff areas and food courts. Because on the forums and also in general about this game, there's a lot of discussion about the staff areas, because as it is now, the staff areas negatively impact the guests if they can see them, and a lot of people say that it's just unrealistic, and some people have been in zoos where you can actually see the staff buildings, and it's more like an enrichment than a problem for them. For me, in my hometown zoo, they are actually hidden, the staff areas. You have they're usually, because my zoo is next to a river, or a river flows through my zoo, so they usually try to hide the stuff areas behind a bridge over the river. So you can see them, but you can't get close to them. And then again, in the zoo I've worked in South Africa, they also had the stuff area hidden away. The one was below some walkway for the visitors, and the main staff area was behind a wall. So there again, you couldn't see anything. So, but I do believe that probably some zoos have their staff areas close to the visitor paths, and honestly, I wouldn't mind. Would actually be interesting to see them work and see them prepare the food. So yeah, I guess Frontier isn't wrong with giving a negative impact, but I don't know. But obviously, in the recent patch, they fixed it so that you can reduce the range of the negative impact if you decorate it a lot. So that's good enough. That's good enough for me. And about food courts, well, I can tell you about food courts. That's a very interesting fact. No, that's a thing I kind of complain about in this game. This game promotes building small food stands. So people need a lot of drinks, and they need it along their paths, which is, in my opinion, totally unrealistic. In every zoo I've been so far, there aren't any food stands along the paths. There are just food courts like this one, or different restaurants. In my hometown zoo, you have a restaurant, a big one, and like 3 or 4 small shops where you can get some stuff. but they all have their own drinks, they all have their own seating areas. So the idea of just building those food stands, as it's usually done here in this game, is kind of weird to me. So I always thrive to build food shops, food courts, even though it's not really good for my game. But again, I'd rather make the zoo look realistic and good than cater to the visitors. Usually I just cater to the animal needs. The visitors don't really mean that much to me. I'm sorry. But luckily my zoo, because obviously this is franchise, so I have to earn money, it still works out. So my guests are happy enough to actually give me money. Okay, so my food court's done. That's good. And here I decided to fill in some more decorations. Usually I would just copy my jungle areas I've built so far and then just copy paste them everywhere. But here I kind of wanted to do a small, let's say, garden. You'll also see me fixing it up with some rocks later to like separate it, yeah, like here. So while I'm doing this, I'll be leaving you alone, and I'll come back to you once we're a little bit further into my stuff area. And okay, so well, here we are at my stuff area. I really wanted to go with a big one on this one. I wanted to make one big connected building, just as I'm used to it from my time at the South African Zoo, because that was also a integrated staff area. So you had the lounging area and the offices up top, and then directly below that you had the zookeepers huts and the food kitchen, garbage area. So that was all together in one area. Well, the workshop was way off it was a big ass workshop, but it was way off. But yeah, just the basic keeper and the zookeeper stuff was all inside one big building, so that's what I went with here as well. And I definitely made it so that the people can look at it in plain sight, because I kind of think it's a good building, good looking building. The range, the negative effect range, is luckily small enough, so people won't complain, even though they can see it, because it's not that close to them. And yeah, struggled again a bit with those roofs. I mean, I love the roofs, but I always kind of struggle what to do with them. So yeah, I decided to go with because I still have to decorate my boat ride. You can see there on the right half of my screen. Because I had complaints about my boat ride from visitors, that it doesn't have enough scenery, so I kind of want to give them something to look at. So I actually decided to put a small garden next to the river, just for the people in the boat to see it and enjoy some flowers. And yeah, it turned out really great. I also put in some picnic tables, even though obviously the staff can't use it. It just gives it that good looking general staff area vibe. I don't know if that's how you could call it. So for that part, I'm gonna leave you again. I'm just doing some fencing, and then you see me start building a small garden, some planter area, and those custom roofs. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you guys then, and if I have something else to say, I'll just come back to you. Okay, so as you can see me building my small planter area here, I just wanted to tell you I actually never used those types of planters with the mulch and the custom railings before in any of my zoos because I just didn't know they were there. Like sometimes even now I have 300 hours in this game and I still realize there are some building parts I've never seen before. So, for example, those mulches, I saw them in some YouTube video and now I start using them everywhere. And I think it really looks good, it really helps sell that point, and I also had them in my other staff area in this zoo as well, as you might see that later in my zoo tour. But yeah, I guess that's it for the video for now. It's basically all. My stuff area and my food area done, just putting some more plants and decorations. And then I guess I'll see you on my next one, which is gonna be the llama habitat right across the river, I think it's gonna be. So here, just for the finishing touches, putting in some roof decorations. And yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a nice day.